bad one, aren't you? You're as naughty as they get. This kid hired a hitman that killed his mother just because she was too good to him. She wanted him to be the best in life. Shame on you, young. Danish, that's his name. Such a bad boy. Today's story starts off with this immigrant mom that works very hard in life to assure her 17-year-old son Danish is the best in life and has the best things in life. She gets him the best clothes. She gets him his own ride. He's an honor roll student. He's the class president. She sets an 8 p.m. curfew for him. She's just a good mom. She wants him to be a good human being. But Danish, he doesn't like that life. He wants to smoke it out. He wants to hang out with the bad crowd. He wants to go to jail. And trust me, Danish, you will, in time. Usually, kids, when you choose that road, something very bad happens to you. Danish, he wants a career in law enforcement. And his mom, she wants him to go into medicine. So they start
You are not
fighting
going to
and
the
arguing
police
all the
academy.
time.
You are going to
I
medical
must
school.
say, the mom is wrong. She should let her son become whatever he wants in life, just as long as it's lawful and good. One day, Danish would go to the Houston Police Department and apply for an internship, and he would actually land an interview. But since he's 17, they need his mother's signature. He goes home, and they start arguing and fighting. He goes to his room, and he said, I had enough with her. I'm gonna take her out. He decides to actually kill her. He decides to hire a hitman. Now Danish, he has a problem. He's only 17. He doesn't know any hitmen. But he knows this kid named Nur in his Spanish class. This kid is shady. He hangs out with the wrong crowd, and he deals drugs. So Danish would go to Nur and tell him, Yo, Nur, let me holler at you for a sec. Nur would go to him and ask him, What's going on, my man? Danish would tell him, I want you to take out my mom. He was like, What? Take her out on a date? I don't do that. She's too old for me. He's like, Nah, man. Take her out. He's like, What? Kill her? I certainly don't do that. He's like, She's abusing me. She's not even my real mom. He starts making up these stories about his mother. And then he would offer him $5,000. So Nora's like, All right, I'm in. On the day of the crime, Danish and Nur would leave school early, and Danish would drive Nur to his apartment and give him some gloves and a knife and tell him, Nur, you got this. Go handle your biz. And Nur, he would sneak into that apartment. She was doing something in the kitchen. He would come behind her and start stabbing her. 48 times! And she would pass away. But when he was stabbing her, he would cut his thumb very bad. This would be important, trust me, in the future. And he would leave the apartment. Guys, this warehouse frightens me. Fear of what's coming. Guys, I need your help. Please, don't let me go at these stories alone. Please, like this video. And please, subscribe to this channel. God bless you. after the crime was committed, Danish would go and pick up Nur. Nur was crying in the car. I cut myself real deep. I need to go to the hospital. Danish told him, stop crying. Be a man. I thought you were a gangster. Nur was like, but I cut myself real deep. Danish took Nur to his friend's house, and Danish called the police and told the police their friend cut his hand real bad carving a turkey because it was Thanksgiving week. Nur would go to the emergency room and they would stitch up his hand. Meanwhile, Danish would go on a first date. He would take that girl to the movies and tell her, girl, you want some extra butter on that popcorn? She would tell him, sure, butter it up. After they finished the movie, they chilled for a little bit. Then Danish would go home, where his dead mother's body lies. Danish walked in his apartment and he would see his mother's dead body on the floor. He called 911 and played it.
You don't know
off.
what happened?
No, I just got it from Galveston.
When the police get to that apartment, they're very suspicious of Danish because there's no signs of breaking and entering, and there's not a single drop of blood on his clothes. Isn't that weird? If you saw someone that needed help, wouldn't you at least touch that person? And they would also find a bloody palm print on the door. They take him in for questioning. They're also very suspicious of his 911 call because he gives away his alibi without even being asked for it. Usually, guilty people do that. Oh, I was at McDonald's.
You don't know
I
what
was at the
happened?
movies.
No, I just got it from Galveston. I just
The
watched
palm
it this
print
morning.
turned out not to be his, so they had to let him go. One day, the police go to that high school to arrest Nur, and he's panicking. The devil's playing with his head. My mind's playing tricks on me. He thinks they're there to arrest him for the murder. They're actually arresting him for dealing drugs. So he yells to his friends, tell Danish to call me. Tell Danish I'm going to jail. Now the police are very suspicious of Danish and Nur committing a crime together because he was yelling out his name while being arrested. And when they're questioning Nur, they realize he's only wearing one glove. And he's no Michael Jackson. Only Michael Jackson does that. So they ask him to remove the glove, and they would see a big cut on his hand. They told him, how did you get that? He said I was carving a turkey. They didn't buy that, and they ran the DNA found in Danish's apartment, and it returned a positive match to Nur. He confessed to everything. Nur told the police, Danish promised to give me $5,000 to kill his mother. So the police go arrest Danish. Here's his mugshot, and here's Nur's mugshot. Nur would be sentenced to 40 years in prison. And Danish, he was given 50 years in prison. They should call him
Mommy?
50. I'm Passioni. And I want to personally thank each one of you guys for watching today's video. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys appreciate me. Please comment your opinion about this story below. And please, like, share, and subscribe. God bless you. I'm out of the streets.